That's it, we're live. Welcome everybody. I started about 4 minutes before the actual show. Just thought we get the notifications out, people can start jumping in. To everyone who's about to come in, who everyone who's in, welcome. You see this show later? Well, I hope you enjoyed the first episode. So I had a great chat with Nikki Patterson, and today we have something really special. I am genuinely honored to have Mani Nordine join me on this live. Now, there are a lot of people on Instagram you'll see who they live fantastic lives and they do some good work around the world. But they're not engagers, I'll tell you this. The engagement comes from communication. And as this show is testament, this man truly engages. So I'm not shy to say it, I am this man's #1 fan. And I have great joy in having him on this show and ask him a couple of questions. Now, a lot of people are sitting around in lockdown. Lockdown's coming all over the world. And this man's dealing with the same. So I have a very little time with this man. I am genuinely honored that he's been able to take out this time and come in on this. When he does, I'm going to have to keep it tight because he has to run off home. So he's presently in his office. We'll have a chat. The question is, how do you unmask a guy like this? He lives larger than life. You see his Instagram, it's blowing up all over the place. He runs with the biggest stars all over the world. How do you unmask this guy? Well, I'm going to do it by just asking carefully crafted questions, because this is not hard talk interview time. This is not BBC, CNN. This is not. This is Unmasked with me. I have questions for this guy. So he'll be joining us soon in about another 3 minutes. And I'll put them to him for all the other people who are at home, who are chilling out. It's nearly Christmas Eve. I hope you've all got something safe planned. Try not to take any risks is what I'd say. But anyways, so yeah, we have a couple of questions. I'm going to try and keep an eye on the comments. So if anyone has any comments coming in, we'll try and address those. But really, I just need to keep this tight because it's limited time. And I hope you all appreciate that. So really looking forward to it. Of course, this guy is very busy. I understand he is presently in his office. So people have started coming in. Welcome everyone who's coming. Everyone is going to see this show later. Let's just have some fun, right? Because you can interview someone, but let's try and have a conversation. So that's what I'm trying to encourage. And if you saw my chat with Nikki Patterson, it was more of a conversation than an interview. So I'm hoping to keep that thing going, and I've got some interesting people coming up down the road. So keep following, and if you like it, then share it out. Let other people know what's happening. This is a way to keep you all entertained in lockdown. It's coming, people. Winter lockdown. I said it. I was scared, and now it's happening. Well, okay. Now we must protect each other and stay safe. Stay home. All right. So I need to keep an eye on these chats because I know Mani's going to be sending me a request very soon. We are just at the appointed time. H hour, M minute, D-Day. I'm really excited about this, I must say. And it's great to have everyone here. Thank you everyone who's joined in. Yes, we did kind of blow up our Insta feeds today with like, come on, join in, because that reminder does need to go out. We forget we all live busy lives. It's okay, it happens. But thank you all, everyone who's come in. Great to see all of you. Thank you so much. So we're just coming up to the time. I'm just going to follow. I think Mani is in this chat. I see him. You can't miss Mani. There you go. Ladies and gentlemen, I've got the request in as promised. I'm waiting for it. There we go.
How you doing, brother?
Mani! Assalamu alaikum. How are you doing, King?
You're good. Actually.
Oh my God. Welcome.
I mean,
wow.
Actually,
Are you home, King?
yeah, I came home. It's better. I don't have to rest.
Smart. Excellent,
yeah.
Excellent. Welcome back to Paris, King.
Yeah, thank you. I love Marrakesh, but it's time to back in the game, right?
Yeah, absolutely. I understand there's a lockdown coming up. You prepared for that, I understand.
Yeah, but I'm gonna leave tomorrow. I'm taking plane tomorrow. I'm leaving to the North Europe to spend the Christmas Eve with the kids and the wife in Lithuania.
Mashallah.
I'm ready
Brilliant.
out of the lockdown, always.
Oh,
you know?
brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. See, that's just it. Oh, great. King, one question. Have you ever been on an Instagram live? You've done so many interviews, so many news reports. Any Instagram live?
I did, to be honest with you, but it's the first time properly with you, honestly.
Oh, that's it. We got a winner here. Numero uno. Thank you, King. We are honored. Thank you so much for coming in. Yes,
yeah.
I've been following everything, but I have a question straight
Yes.
off the bat. Do
Yes.
you have a stylist? You have a personal stylist hiding somewhere who tells you what to wear, King? How do you dress so well?
You know, I'm like
Take
you,
this
you know,
me.
I love to be aware of what's going on around me. I love to read magazine. I love picture. I love art. You know, I can show you my house so you can see. You see, you know.
Oh, yeah, I keep seeing that. It's beautiful.
You
Check
know,
that out, guys.
yeah,
He really likes his art
I
and
have a lot
artwork.
of artists from here, you know. I can show you the other, you know, it's my personal life, but I can show it because, you know, I love art.
Oh,
you know.
Brilliant. We're getting an inside tour of Mani Nordine's home. This is
awesome. I can show you, you know, I can show you also the background, you know, this is, you know, I don't show it a lot. Yeah,
wow.
So you can see.
Oh, this is a treat.
This is the
You work out
Ponter.
of here, King.
Yes,
Awesome.
yes. This is my house. Look, it's Richard Olinsky also. This is the real
beautiful.
one. Yes.
I love his work.
So that's honestly, that's my inspiration. You know, I love artists. I love pop art. I love, you know, I'm like you. I love to be very interesting about what's going on around me. But I don't have a stylist. I don't have to answer your question.
I love your fashion, King. I gotta tell you, because when I follow you on the gram, I absolutely adore what you wear. So you clearly, someone tells you, King, no, you do. How did this come out of your head that I wish to wear this ensemble, or someone tells you, here, Mani, wear this today, something?
No, I will show you after my dressing. It's crazy in the second floor because it's penthouse.
Wow.
I will show you. I have a ton of clothes. You know, crazy.
Oh wow. Okay, well, I know you've been really busy in Marrakesh past few weeks. I've been seeing the stories. What's been going on? What's Kesh like? What's going on, Mani? Tell us.
You know, in Marrakesh, I have a different thing. You know, I produce a TV show. It's gonna be in the national TV show. I hope next year in 2001. You know, with this COVID, everything is slowed down. But I'm gonna sign it. I'm doing a big festival also in north of Morocco. It's gonna be gonna mix reggaeton and reggae and also Moroccan artists.
You heard it first here. Excellent.
Yeah. This is new. And also, I did the show. It's called Kesh Life. It's my people. I did some interview there, and also I did two photo shoot for two magazines. It's gonna come in release in 2001.
Oh, brilliant!
And you know, during that, I also redesigned all my house. You know.
Oh, during that. So in addition to all that, you also did one little thing like redesigning your house. You just always fill your time with things. I saw that.
It was a click. You know, I wake up one morning. I said, I bought this house since 10 years. I never did nothing inside, so I wanted to change it, you know.
Wow, brilliant. So when I was seeing all those videos, I saw there's a lot of a particular blue. What's the significance of this blue, this Majorelle blue? Tell us about this, Mani.
You know, blue Majorelle, it was created by the famous, one of the biggest in the world is Yves Saint Laurent. Of course, everybody know it.
Of course.
Created because he was living in Marrakesh, and I'm super at my house with the view on his house. It's Yves Saint Laurent garden.
Wow.
Was my inspiration. That's the reason, because they have amazing, beautiful garden with one of the most beautiful garden in the world. And I visited and I said, why I'm not going to use this color for my own house, you know?
Excellent, excellent. So that fashion, the world of fashion had a great influence on that. Excellent. So now I get that blue Majorelle. Okay, very good. So you live right next to YSL's house.
Yes, I'm super lucky. I have a house full of garden. It's crazy.
Oh wow, Mani! I'm going to come to your house someday. I'm going to go through the dumpster at the museum. I'm sure I'll find some cool stuff from YSL sitting in their trash over there. But awesome. Okay, so I need to understand something. I see you at Nikki Beach in Marrakesh. I see you at La Mamounia in Marrakesh. Nikki Beach in Marrakesh, and then you were at La Mamounia in Paris, and I see you at all these awesome places. La Mamounia is iconic. Winston Churchill used to go there. You're doing Umrah with Akon. You're a world traveler, a seasoned traveler. How do you do it? Is there any tips for people who want to travel or who are frequent travelers?
You know what? First of all, actually, Mamounia is still in Marrakesh. It's not in Paris. So
Okay,
Nikki
sorry.
is in Marrakesh. Mamounia is an amazing palace in Marrakesh. And you're right. Winston Churchill was there for a holiday.
Right there.
So, you know, traveling is everything in the life. You know, traveling is the key, because when you travel, you open your mind, you meet different culture. I used to travel in India. I used to travel in Pakistan. I used to travel in Japan, in everywhere, you know, and I hope I'm going to.
Pakistan? Did you just say you traveled in Pakistan, King? My
Yeah,
country?
yes,
What are you
twice.
doing here, Mani? Okay,
I
this
did
is
a
interesting.
fashion show for a private family, and organized a fashion show like 7 years ago, and a private gigs also for a wedding.
Wow, wow, that's impressive. So Mani, tell me, with all this travel, what are the top three things someone should not travel without? What is always in your travel case?
Three things?
Yes.
Okay, first of all, never without your charger. I know it's very, never with the charger of the phone, because without phone,
Okay.
connected with the wall. Secondly,
Okay.
I always travel with my sneakers, because I'm a sport addict and I love to walk out, whatever in the wall I am. And the third one, I know it's very simple, but the picture to remind me the memory of my kids, my mother.
Nice.
This is always
Nice, King.
my suitcase.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay. Okay, great. Okay, those are noted. Thank you for that advice, King. So now we need to move to some serious questions, and they're actually related to travel. So the global aviation industry has taken a hit because of COVID.
Yeah.
And the global music industry has also taken a hit. Touring is down, revenues are down. What's the future looking like? I'm really worried, King, about the music business. Please tell us what's happening in the future.
You know, to be honest with you, every time they have some very dark future solution, because now it's a long time working on a digital, but you know, with this COVID we accelerate the process, you know, because we speed up the process. But of course everything changed now, but I'm sure in some near future, let's say 2001 or 2002, all the music will change, everything will change. People gonna use the music differently, they're gonna listen to music differently. You know who was scared about the CD? It was the same situation when we got the vinyl and we switched to the CD, and then everybody said, oh, it's gonna be finished and everybody is gonna be finished. No, it's just another world, another market, another vision. And you know, humans don't like change, they
There
don't
you
like.
go.
And when they're ready to change, sometimes it's too late. You understand? So we
I
have to
get it.
different vision of the business. And myself, we create so many apps to change the business. So we have the stage 11 is gonna be the new concert virtual in digital. Then we're gonna have we're working on a very big platform. It's gonna call Milinus with one of my partners. It's called Muntasir. Is a very big CEO. So
Right.
work the workout digital with avatar. We also work on under the application is called Big Manager with my partner Cam and other people. We're gonna connect celebrities with brand directly without any meeting, and everything is gonna be like the Uber of celebrities. Then we're working on another one, it's called Tapis Rouge. So we have a lot of opportunities coming, and I'm sure in this very crazy time, it's the best time to create, innovate it, and be positive of the future, because the best is yet coming.
That's it. That's it. So you said it. I think then the key is to embrace digital. If you're looking at the future, then the future is digital, and that's clear. So
Definitely.
when can we start hearing more things about Stage 11 and this big manager app? When is this all being rolled out? When can we look
Honestly,
forward
it's
to that?
almost done. It's almost done, but we don't want to
Very
release.
good.
It's not perfect, but for example, for the new stage 11 or for Millennius or for Big Manager, maximum February 2001. So it's like 2 months. You
Wow.
know, we
Brilliant. So we're on the cusp
we
of
already
it.
fix it almost every day. They have some bug. We have to fix it. You
Of
know about
course.
technology. Nothing is perfect.
Of course, but you keep working at it. Okay, that's brilliant. Brilliant.
Yes.
Okay. So here's the thinking. Everything around me is made in China. Some stuff's made in Korea. Nothing is made in America. Nothing except its culture, which is export. So the best thing America exports is its culture. I see it everywhere. It's one of those intangibles you just see everywhere. Now, what I see are people like artists like Fat Joe, right?
Yeah.
Now he makes a leap from music to journalism, and he's saying, and he helps people who are at the bottom of the barrel. Now there's a bottom of the barrel, and there's anyone who's not in the bottom of the barrel, outside the bottom of the barrel. You have worked with several international stars who have managed to break out. And the case in point I'm talking about is Seiko Sato. When his song Meghna came out, it blew up. King, I don't even know what it means, but it was so good. What is the formula for success for an artist sitting outside the barrel?
You know what? First of all, shout out to Fat Joe. He's my big brother. You know, we walk together.
Great. He's cool. He's the biggest.
He's one of the best guy in the game. First of all, because it's super cool. Then he's talented. You know, he understood the business since very, very long time. So, you know what? If you want to talk about the example of Minya, Super Sako is also a very good friend of mine. You know, and many years, and he live in LA. Difference, you know, he's an Armenian guy living in LA. He understood the business and everything. He used just a sample of Armenian, but he's saying the hook and the, you know, the break and the bridge in English. That's also the reason that the hit was. It's just the hook is in Armenian. First of all, right? So for me, it's my philosophy. A hit is a hit. Whatever is coming from, a hit is still to smash to hit. So it's not necessary you have to come from Africa or America or China or Pakistan, whatever. If you find the real formula of the hit, it's gonna be a global. This is my opinion of the music. So of course it's better to live in LA or to live in New York or to live in Miami because network is very big there. So you can connect with media, you know, lobbying, journalists, you know, radio. Of course it's easiest. But it's happened, and Super Sako is a very nice example.
Brilliant, brilliant. So also, Mani, has been a very large contribution of your own country, Morocco. We've got people like Red One who've also contributed, and a lot of other people who've. Tell us a little bit about this. What does Moroccan power mean?
Honestly, I create the Moroccan power hashtag. It's my creation. I will tell you why. A long time ago, when I went to my first time in America, I remember like it was yesterday. You know, the first question was, where you come from? And I said, I'm from Morocco. They say, Monaco? I said, no, Morocco. They say, where is Morocco? They don't even know it's existing. You know, at this time, Marrakesh was not so hyped like it is now. So I said, Morocco. He said, where is Morocco? I said, it's North Africa. I said, but you're not black. You know, for them, it was like something crazy. So I try, and I decide to create this hashtag, Moroccan Power. And if you find out, you go on Instagram and you find the first hashtag, it's mine. I tagged like 2000, let's say 2012 or 2011, Instagram was really the beginning. And I do the hashtag. You know, after everybody started to do it, and I'm super proud of that because, and everybody now, it's not, this always say, oh, it's Moroccan Power when they're talking about Morocco. So I'm super proud of that, you know. And why? Because Morocco is very different country. We don't have gasoline. We have not this necessary riches like they have in Middle East, but we have something different. We have a mindset. All the Moroccan I meet around the globe, they're always smart. It's super cool. You know, I meet them in Houston, I meet them in North Africa, I meet them in South Africa, in China, even meet some Moroccan in Japan, imagine. And I always said, wow, these people have tools to adapt everywhere.
Very good. Very good. So it doesn't matter where you're from, you got to have the passion, you have to have the ability to make it in there.
Of course.
Make
you know,
in the market.
You're still a human, wherever you come from. But like I said, it depends what you're looking for. If you really want to be in entertainment business, of course, it's much better to be in a major city because connection is more important, have more easiest key to do what you want to do. But you can be from everywhere and make it happen.
Very good. Very good. Brilliant. I like that, Mani. Thank you. That's very inspiring and keeps us all feeling good about it. So, but Mani, there's one thing. There's a divide that's growing between big labels and independent artists.
True.
So, what can big labels do and what can independent artists do to bridge this divide?
You know, for me, I don't believe anymore about the big label or major company. I believe more in independent. I will tell you why. Because, you know, back in the day, radio and press was the only way to the artist to survive or to exist or to emerge. Now, the format is very changing. Now, an independent artist can break out directly on the web. He doesn't need necessarily the radio and the press. So for me, I believe more in independent label. But the problem when you are independent, you work more, you have to spend more money because you have to make more noise. That's the reason.
There you go. Yeah. So marketing budget, I suppose, is where
I
everyone fails.
I'm sorry. I always said I prefer to be the small mouse in a small room than the big elephant. Because now you have to move fast. In this world where we're living, we have to move very fast. You have to release a song very quick. You have to promote it very quick. And you know, when you are in a big measure, you have a date of the release. Sometimes the marketing, they not agree with the promo. You know, it's a big conflict. Sometimes the big director of the label, he leaving. So he living with his old artists, the new artists have to come. So it's a headache. For me, you have to be small but fast.
Very good. Almost like a startup environment. That's what you need. You need to be agile and flexible in the market. And big corporations with their bureaucracy is actually weighed down. So yeah, that's a big good sign for independent artists. Brilliant.
Yeah,
so,
it's exactly the word, flexible.
There you go.
The main word now for the artists have to be flexible. Of course, talented first and flexible second.
Very good. Very good. So Mani, I get a little worried these days about things that are happening in the marketplace. Now, we just observers, you're a power player. I see Kanye, he's very concerned about rights and artist rights, and his dream is to like purchase all the rights and own them. On the other hand, I see Lil Wayne, he just sold off $100 million worth of rights, and a lot sitting in that catalog. So what's the message for artists? Should we own our masters when we start out, or are we looking at trouble down the road? How does that work? Enlighten us.
You know, for me, the most important thing for an artist is to own his master. You understand? As soon you sell it, you lost everything. That's the reason I was talking about the independent label. You understand? So, you know, it affects the revenue of the artist. And, you know, for example, Facebook is a big copyright issues because they release the song and they don't pay nothing. So it's unfair for the artist, you understand? So the most important is to own your master. If I can give an advice to the artist, own your master and don't sell it. You understand? Instead, if you really need the money right away.
So Lil Wayne really needs the money I'm taking.
He was
taking.
He was
broke.
He have a much to do, you know, with the Cash Money and Birdman and everything. But this is, I think, another subject.
Right. So, Mani, tell me, generally, what is keeping record label executives up at night?
You know, when you spend so much money on an artist and you believe on you have a cost for the video, the promo, the press, whatever you want, and the revenue is not coming. That's not an artist. I mean, the boss of the label is sleeping. But the funny thing is, sometimes you believe in an artist, you never give up.
Right.
And this artist make live another new artist coming. This is the base of the label. One artist can make everybody live. You understand? And then when it's over for the first one, the new one is coming. That's the key.
Right.
You know?
Right. So the full life cycle, which is managed.
Yes.
Okay. Very good. So, Mani, a little sensitive topic to me. Okay. I follow this when it happened, which it's been called the biggest music disaster. In 2008, there was a fire at Universal Studios. A lot of original session reels were lost. Fine, they had backups, but the original things were all gone. Now, that's one leakage. I saw there was one huge risk. On the other hand, you have artists like Drake and Eminem, and they have WeTransfer hacks. Even when we send files back and forth on WeTransfer, we worried if that gets hacked. And it's happened. How do artists who are so far away from a label or a vault, how can they protect themselves against this kind of damage?
The key is the digital. This is exactly what I said from the beginning. But the digital have to assure the security of the future of the artist. That's the key. You know, I'm sure now in 2020, we have the tools to make it happen. Because imagine if everything was in digital, even in iCloud, with a very big secure, it would never be happen. You can burn what happened in the sky. You understand? That's the key of the digital. So nothing is bad in the future. We don't have to see the future like an enemy. Sometimes we have to see it like a partner. You understand? Me, always said, especially on this very strange time, only the stronger survive. But they have always a solution when they have a problem. You understand? So for me, we don't have to be scared about the new technology. It's normal, you know, especially when you are a long time in this business. You don't want to change your way to work. But my solution is why you don't open a discussion, why we don't chat with different people of the music and say, listen, this is not going to happen if you put this with a very big security system. But this is the responsibility of the label. If something happens, they have to pay for that. That's the thing.
Right. Yes, absolutely. There's a strong liability, and that's the digital realm itself opens up a lot of issues for security, but that's where I think the focus is going to be, on the security of these vaults and all these cloud systems. But that'll be interesting to follow down the road.
Correct.
So, Mani, you've worked with so many successful artists, and I wanted to know, have you ever refused to work with someone?
Of course.
Have you said no?
Of course, you
Give
know.
me an example. Sorry, any interesting example where you just said
I'm
no?
I'm not gonna give the name of the artist because
that's fine.
The base of my job is to be very confidential. You understand? So that's the reason they love me, because I don't talk about name, but I can give an example. You know, when I started working this business, of course, like everybody, I accept to work with everybody because even a celebrity was big for me. But you know, with the time, with the age, we start to be selective. You know what I'm saying? Our company, our production start to be selective. And you know, I will tell you something. Nothing is better than the freedom. Nothing is better than peace. You understand? And a lot of artists are the headache. You understand? Crazy. So
right. I get it.
Don't work with them. And the funny story, they come back to us at this day and say, and they beg us to work with them again. And I know if I accept it, they're going to go again. So I decided to put them on my blacklist.
I get it. Blacklist. Oh, Mani's got a blacklist. If you're a celebrity, do not get on Mani's blacklist.
Yes.
Wow. Excellent. So Mani, a man like you conducts almost all his business over the phone, especially now in COVID. Everything's happening on WhatsApp. What makes you want to put the phone away? Like, you want to see the phone. What would happen that make you do that?
My kids only.
Brilliant.
My kids, my daughters are the queen, are the boss of in home. It's the only way I can put my phone in the right and put it. Nobody else can let me my phone in my hand. I can tell you I have I have like 3 phones or maybe 4 different phones for different country. And I have like 4 laptops with different data. And you know, I will tell you something. It's the best. Because look, this is my office. Look how small my office now. I travel everywhere. And you know, it's funny because I was in Marrakesh. And you know, we talk about that. We chat about that. I have some business coming and some amazing thing coming with my phone. And I did super good deal with my phone. And I was on Nikki Beach with amazing pool, and I still working exactly, maybe better, honestly, because I was peace, I have a light, I have a good energy, positive people. And you know, in the office, sometimes your mind is closed like your door, you know.
There you go. There you go. No, I saw that office. Your office at the Nikki Beach, Marrakesh, is absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So I've also seen other things. You work out like a beast, you work like a beast, and you chill out like a boss. How do you balance mind, body, and soul, Mani? What's the secret? I can't do it.
You know, I will tell you something. If I didn't do the workout, I'm sure I'm not going to be at this level. It helped me so much to, you know what's the most biggest enemy in this job? It's the stress. Stress make you nuts. So because the charge of the stress I have and we have in my team, it's insane. It's not even wordable. You understand? So with the you know, it's like a release the stress. The sport helped me to release the stress. It's not just to be in fit or to be looking good. Of course it's good also, but it's not my main purpose to do it. It's release my, for me it's the
Right.
only way I can listen nice music in my earphone, and I can enjoy, and I can forget my job for 1 hour.
Wow. Brilliant. Brilliant. But I've got to say on that, you live the lifestyle. I saw the Cash Life interview. You don't drink alcohol. That was a bit of a surprise to me because I've seen your pictures. You always have a bottle of water. You live a good, healthy life.
Because I don't have this addiction. I have another addiction, but I don't have this. I don't take drugs. I don't do drugs. I never even try. I don't drink alcohol. I eat healthy. I sleep 8 hours every night. You know, because my job is already crazy. So if out of my job I'm doing some crazy thing, I'm not gonna be able to be again on the top of what I'm thinking I am. You understand?
I get it.
So
I get it.
this job is already hard like this with my lifestyle. Imagine without. It's almost
Right. Right.
no.
Can't survive. I get it. So Mani, you've achieved so much in life, and I'm sure there's so much more you want to achieve. I'd like to know, what is Mani's vision for Mani?
For me, my vision in the future, you mean?
Yes.
Honestly, to being healthy, especially at this crazy time, health it's everything. Because
Very good.
without health, you can have a success, you know. And to be honest, for the future, I just want to do exactly what I love to do. Music business, movie business, for me is the best job in the world. Even you give me 1,000 of dollars and you say you're gonna work in something different, I'm not gonna do it because I think I'm born to do that, and I love what I'm doing. And you know, I learned something with the passion, everything is possible. Just with the passion. I never see in my small eyes, in my whole life, someone make it happen without passion. You need to love what you're doing. And you know what? And I will tell you something very important. Since many years, I changed completely my mind. Now, my main purpose is to inspire the new generation. Because when I start this job, honestly, I was really alone, completely alone.
Right.
I was the new generation of music industry management, and you know, my older people didn't talk to me, and I didn't have a role model. You understand?
Right.
And I'm trying to do that for the new generation and say, listen, I'm from the suburb, I'm from the scratch, I'm from the street. But I learned not just to be good, I learned to understood alone how to make the tools to make happen the job. So I want, if one of the people that I inspire make it, I'm gonna be happy. You understand?
Very good.
That's it.
That's an interesting thread, I think, because you saying yourself you didn't receive much support, but you yourself give out that support. I think that's
Yes.
brilliant. I think
Trust
that happens.
is the best thing I think human can do in the life. Transmission. When you transmit,
Beautiful.
it's everything. It's a legacy.
Beautiful.
It's a legacy, beautiful legacy. It's the best. I think it's my opinion because money we did it, fame we had it, travel we have it, cars, watch, whatever you want. But the most important is to say it's possible. That's why people call me Mr. Possible.
This is why you heard it here. Brilliant. I love that. That was a great rundown. Okay, so what's keeping you up at night?
In the night,
Yes. What gets you worried at night? What you can't sleep? You sleep 8 hours. Anything that comes into that sleep disturbs
honestly,
you?
with the day I had, I'm sleeping super
Oh,
easy.
you sleep just fine.
Yeah.
Nothing keeps money up at night. I love it. Okay,
You know what? When
great.
you walk out like me and you work so hard like me and you're taking care of a beautiful family like me and taking care of my parents and everything, you don't have a time to think. You sleep because you need to charge
You
the
sleep.
iPhone. You need to charge the iPhone for the day after. My body is like a phone. I need to charge it a minimum 8 hours, and after I'm gonna be a machine, you know?
This man's a machine. He refers to his body needing to be charged. That's it, people. That's how you need to live.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Thank you for that, Mani. Okay, so I see a link between music and politics. I see a link between music and fine arts. What's happening with music and sports? Is that there's a link, and it's also a link between the people being managed and a lot of the venues that are used. What's the future for music and sport? Do you see any convergence of these two industries?
I'm sure. Now it's gonna be the closer and closest and closest, because the thing it's a bridge between sport and music, it's very funny because every celebrity in sport, they attract by music celebrities. And every music celebrity, they love sport people. So something will happen. I heard a lot of collaboration will coming between a basketball player and rappers. It's already done, to be honest. But I think it's gonna be bigger and bigger because
Yeah,
I
in fact, Snoop Dogg just got with Undertaker, and they just
yeah,
did a line for that WWE. That was
it's
really cool.
amazing. It's amazing, huh?
Wow.
Snoop. Shout out to Snoop Dogg. That is my guy. It's my brother.
Oh
It's
yeah, Uncle Snoop, Uncle Snoop. He hasn't been able to change your views on smoking, unfortunately, but that's okay. Uncle Snoop can do no wrong, huh?
You
Okay.
know, I
So
love Snoop, but I don't like to smoke. It's not my thing, but I respect it. And when he smoke, this guy is much better and better.
I get it. I get it. Okay. So, Mani, here's the thing. I've I've also worked in the consulting industry, and what I saw of everything was that you can talk about processes and technologies and apps, but everything comes down to people. We're just people engaging with one another, and you can talk about the best technology, but if the people you have aren't good enough to use it, everything's going to fail. How do you feel about the people side of things?
You know, it's not so easy to make it happen. You understand? Because you have to find something that people have to use it. It's not technology for technology. Technology for me is the tools. You need it to use it. Why Uber is a so much success? Why all the delivery food is so much success? Because you need it. Why Amazon is a super success? Because you need it. You need to shop. You don't have the time anymore to park your car and go and wait in a cashier and spend three. We don't have the time anymore. Time is the money, and money is the time. So you need to find something that people can use it. You have to make the, the life of people easiest. That's it. This is my
Right.
key.
Right. And money, so that's on the customer side. How about your relationships? How much weight and value do you put in your relationships with the people you deal with?
What do you mean? Sorry.
I mean, in your relationship with, as if there's your artists or your other professionals who you work with in the industry, how important is the people game that it's more than just managing times and schedules and costs, it's about managing people?
Yeah, my relationship is it different between every artist or other manager. Before to be artist, they are human. So human are very different. That's why it's the charm of the world. Some people we have amazing attraction, we like brothers, and the other one we just do business, and the other one I don't even heard about. It's life is like this. You click or you don't click. It's like
Right.
this.
Right, I get it. But I must say, Mani, because I've been following you for a while, you do engage a lot, and that says a lot about you and how you deal with people. So kudos to you for your engagement and your communication skills. So
Yeah.
I observed we have run about 4 minutes over, so we have run out of time, but you are home, so I'm going to ask some wrap up questions, Mani. They're just some light questions to find out what you're up to. So
Okay.
you have told us what you're doing for Christmas. You're going up to see your family. What
Yeah.
TV shows are you watching nowadays? Do you have any time?
Honestly, not so much. I'm
Not
trying,
much.
but I feel asleep in front of the TV show. I love Netflix, but the problem,
Okay.
every time I start something and I feel asleep, that's the problem because I have my iPhone closed, so I'm
I get it.
answering some email, some text, because now I'm in Paris, but I'm a jet lag with LA and New York. So when I come back from the office is around 6, 7 p.m. at this time, people start to wake up in LA.
I get
So
it.
one
I'll
start
be
to burn.
working with that.
So I have double life, because in Europe, they start in the morning. In Middle East, they start in very early. So when I wake up, I have a lot of texts from Middle East, Asia, Singapore, Japan. Then I go to the office and then I have America. So this is crazy.
So you were never tempted to watch Emily in Paris?
No.
Okay, okay. I watched it. It was just all right. Okay, and so Mani, what music are you listening to nowadays? What's on repeat on your phone?
You know me, I love soul music. I love singer with the voice. It's very strange because I love a lot of with rappers and urban that I love on stage. You know, when it's a live concert for me, they are the best because they are great performer and they are amazing. But in my private life, I need calm life. Like I love chill music. I love Sade. I love Stevie Wonder. I love Diana Ross. I love R. Kelly. I know it's not good to say, but I love R. Kelly. I love, all this nice voice, Neo, that is my friend. I love R&B music. I love R&B black music is my favorite. Definitely.
What's your favorite song nowadays, Mani?
At this time, I love Pop Smoke.
Pop
I love,
Smoke.
you
Which
know
one?
why?
Who?
Oh, I have a lot. Who is nice? Who is nice? Who is nice? Very nice. Very nice.
Yeah, I
I
know
love
Pop
the song.
Smoke.
The song is catchy and it's also sing and it's rap. It's also amazing melody. For me, it's very strange because he left this life so early.
Too
He
early.
passed away. It's crazy. It's like a legend now.
What are we gonna do, Mani? Juice WRLD, Pop Smoke, all young rappers dying. Is that the trend in the future, Mani? It's not right. Something got to change, Mani.
Not right. Yeah. In America, something wrong. I don't like America for that. Guns and everything is a big drama. The game is different because I think they confuse the virtual with the reality. And they need to understand that it's not a game anymore. It's not the video game that you can shoot people and everything. That's the sadness part of the R&B. I mean, the hip hop now. It's not anymore cool for me.
I get it. I get it. I get it. So, Mani, just on that, I did have one final question to ask you. This subculture in America, what's driving that?
You know what? America is a very different country. You understand what I mean? So I don't want to judge them because I'm still living there and in Europe and back and forth. You have to be American to understand American. For me, this is my definition. You have to live there and you have to be American and born and raised in America to understand the American. I used to live there for 6 years, imagine. So I still have my house. Everything is there, my company, everything. So, but I never understood really American people, or to be honest with you. I
Interesting.
hope my,
So,
my American friends will forgive me what I said.
oh wow, I'm sure they will. I'm sure they will. Interesting. That's very interesting. Well, Mani, you've pretty much sorted out all my questions in record time. We're done within 40 minutes as
Uh,
promised. We've got so many questions
the
coming
best.
in.
You're the best.
Well, we got one question coming in, Mani, and what
Okay.
someone's asking, what is the one statement you keep repeating to yourself to motivate yourself?
You know what? I was never fan of this thing that you have to repeat to yourself. I will tell you something. One day, I was super lucky to have an amazing dinner with one of the most psychologic in the world. In the world.
Okay.
It was in New York, if I remember. And I talked to him. He said, if you say it, you're not going to do it. I love it. Don't say to yourself something, do it. You understand? And people sometimes they need to repeat in yourself. Let's say, for example, I need to do this song. I need to do this song. I need to do this song. I need to make a hit. You're not going to do it. Do it.
Do it.
Yeah, do it. Because if you think that you're going to motivate yourself with some words, I don't believe in that. I believe in act, not in words.
Action, action, action speaks louder than words. Well,
Action.
brilliant, brilliant. Well, thank you so much, Mani. Your words are
Danny,
like pearls of wisdom.
got me a beautiful interview. I like you. You're my soldier. You're my
I
friend.
love you, Mani.
I'm
Your
very
biggest
proud.
fan, King.
You're growing and growing. I see you from the beginning. And I would say to all my listeners, follow this guy. He's very different skill. He always delivery. That's why I like you. Don't change and spread
I
around
love you, King.
the culture.
Thank you so much, King. God bless you. Thank you for
It is
joining
good.
this live on Instagram. Here's the many, many more.
And happy Christmas for everybody. Love is the key.
You too, King.
Love
Cheers.
is the answer. Bye.
Peace, King.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Wow. What an awesome interview. The pearls of wisdom just dripping from this man. Did anyone pick those up? Oh, please pick those up. I need a moment. I need a moment. This was absolutely brilliant. For anyone who joined this live, thank you for coming in. It was fun. It was informative. And yeah, this guy has a lot to say. I can tell he has so much to share with the world. And I hope, Mani Nordine, you do many more lives in the future on Instagram. Whether you do them with me or not, doesn't matter. But it's great to have you here. I am honored and I'm grateful to everyone who showed up. And there were lots of comments going back and forth. I had a great time. Thank you, people. Bye.